Good reminder. And then X. Today our title is called Slope and Y-Intercept. Okay, we did this a lot in grade 9. This is a little bit of a review. It should be for some people. Some people will remember this, some people will not. Table of values we did, you guys are feeling good about them, but what's the only problem with table of values? Can anyone think of the problem with them? And what is the problem with table of values? Oh boy. Everyone loves. I think you're right. I think it takes a huge amount of time to do a table of values. Because what you have to do is you keep on plotting the points all the way through. If you accidentally make a mistake, your whole graph is wrong, right? Like you make a mistake and then your point's off and things are bad there. This is much more efficient. We're going to show a way to do this. So, when the equation is in a y equals mx plus b form, we can quickly graph it. Okay, so for y equals mx plus b, I'll get it out of the way and give you guys a chance to write that down. And I'm sorry, we'll do a little bit of note here, and then this is the way all my lessons go. There'll be like one paragraph or two paragraphs of notes, and the rest of the day's examples. That's sort of how I roll, as the kids say. Okay. I'm so 1993. I know, but that's all right. Hopefully your grade 9 teachers gave you the encouragement to do this question. No, what was the M and what's the B? I don't remember from last year. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, good. M is slope, which is rise over run. Okay, one last thing I want to say about rise. On a graph, what variable represents rise? Do you mind sitting aside our friend and making sure he takes all the samples? Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, this is your y values, right? This is a funny word. This just means change. Change. And this is your x values.
Is that a triangle?
Triangle is change. That's what it stands for. So it means how much you're going up by divided by how far you're going across. And I don't remember what b means. Oh, b. Y equals mx plus b. You guys did this every day, I hope, in grade 9, right? Didn't they do this like a lot in grade 9, I hope?
Yeah.
Do you remember? No?
Thanks.
No. B is something called your y-intercept. I don't know where this comes from.
Yeah.
B is your y-intercept, which is going to be your point, which is going to be where the graph crosses your y-axis. If you're looking for a point that's 0 in B. So x is equal to 0, and y is going to be whatever that letter happens to be. Okay. Now, once you get this down, this makes graphing really, 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 really easy. Okay. If by the final exam, I will say you can graph it by table of values if you want to, but nobody in the class will, because this is 100 times easier. Okay. We'll do this as a class. You'll feel good about your graphing. I want everyone in the class to feel really good about their graphing. Okay? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say with that. Jacob, how are you feeling? Oh, no. I don't know that. That's okay. I'm going to pause this actually before I start harping on Jacob. Jacob, serious stuff. Okay, let's go through example 1 here. It's going to say, graph y equals 2/3 x minus 1. All right, we'll do this one as a class, and I'll give you a few minutes to try it on your own here. Okay, m is equal to slope. Can I get a brave volunteer? It says graph y equals 2/3 x plus minus 1. What is the slope in this case? Yeah, Lisa, go ahead.
2,
Nope.
3.
Nope. Let's look these together. Now, people are saying, yuck, I don't like fractions, Mr. Sadler. Why is a fraction okay to have the slope? Like, what's slope the same as? What does slope mean? Rise over run. So fractions don't bother us for slope, right? Because slope is rise over run. Okay. Now here comes the. I'm gonna hit pause here. Give everyone a second to write this down because I need everyone on the same page understanding this. Because this is, Sierra, this is the most important part of this. Sierra, on your graph, if I say a rise of 2, if I say a rise of 2 in your graph, what does that mean? If you're rising 2 on your graph. Good. We're just going up 2. Right? That's what a rise of 2 means. Good. Jake, since you had your hand up, what does a run of 3 mean? What does a run of 3 mean?
It like runs across the x.
Yeah, it runs across the x. Now, the thing is, you'll say 3 over there, all sorts of things. So I'm going to be a little more correct. I'm going to say right 3. Right? If you're thinking for positive and negative, positive means up on the y, positive means right on the x. Now, okay. B means what in English? What does B stand for?
Bumblebee.
Bumblebees. Please tell me. What's B? Heard somebody say it? I hope I heard somebody say it. Y-intercept. Thank you. My y-intercept is -1. On my graph, that's 0 and -1. What this is your starting point. And this is why slope is nice. Your first point on your graph is going to be 0 and -1. After that, you're going to go up 2, right 3, up 2, right 3, up 2, right 3. That's how slope works. Is this hopefully coming back a little bit from last year?
Yes.
If it's not, that's fine. Okay, we'll deal with it. Okay, let's get rid of our lovely graph paper.
That's why.
Ah. Okay, let's get our lovely graph paper.
How many textbooks I have? I don't know what was this color. I'm offended right now.
Okay, where did we stop like a while back? Oh, shoot, I'm trying to brain freeze. Kendra, thank you. Kendra. Go to game adventure. Kendra, what's the first thing I shoot for my graph, please? Scale, that works for me. Okay. So I'm going to do 0. I'm just going to have every square count as 1. Yeah, x and y axis works for me. It's the usual. I mean, once you do this enough, it will be the usual, right? Like, I want these that you're feeling good. We're going to do some linear graphs now. Ready, guys? Later on, all right, ladies? Later on in the course, we'll get on to more parabola stuff, okay? But ladies, you okay? Good? Okay. Jude, what else do you need in my graph, please?
Title.
Title, lovely. A beautiful title for me is y equals 2/3 x plus 1. Somewhere on there, or -1 square. Freezing this tomorrow. Josh, sorry. What comes now? What's the next thing I need in this graph? Sorry? What's the next thing I need in this graph before I start putting points? One more thing. Title we got? I'm gonna put arrows will be the last thing on here, right? Because we gotta go on forever and ever and ever. Okay, I'm gonna hit stop on the video. I'm gonna let you guys get this far, and then I wanna make sure we get this, once we could, graphing this is easy once you get it down. Stop this.